Question 9A2. You need to explain how the actual deposit created in the banking system will be affected by this situation, as I have mentioned in the previous part. So in the previous part, if you already understand, then you know that the banks can lend out a larger amount of money to the people who want to buy the flats, right? And that's why somehow the loan made by the banks will increase. So this is, of course, correct. And if the loans made by the banks increase, the next step is that after lending out the money will be redeposited into the banking system. This money will also increase. And finally, the actual amount of deposit created would increase. So this is pretty good, but I will say this is only level 1 answer. Why? Because you need to use the process of the deposit creation. That is, you need to use the whole process. The process doesn't start from the bank notes, right? So why the banks can lend out the money? The previous step is that the banks have the excess reserve. But why the banks have excess reserve? The previous step is that some people deposit money into the banking system so that they have the excess reserve, so that they can lend out the bank notes. And that's why you must always start from deposit into the banking system at the beginning. So you can't start from bank notes. You should start from this. And some of you know that you need to write down the process, and that's why you start from the deposit, right? You have the deposit, banks have the excess reserve, and then we have the bank notes, and afterwards we deposit, and the process go on and on until there is no excess reserve. You write down the whole process in your mock practice. I will say this is only level 2 question. You could write down the whole process. However, you haven't actually answered the question. What you need to answer, you need to see whether the actual deposit created increases or decreases, right? So you need to answer increase or decrease in each step of the process. So you should start from the deposit, no problem. There is excess reserve, no problem. But starting from this step, there should be a change, right? Because the loans made by the banks increase. Then starting from this point onwards, you have to tell me that the loans made by the banks increases. You need to replace this part by this statement here. And for the next step, you shouldn't tell me that the money will be redeposited. You have to tell me that the money redeposited actually increase. This is a very important word. And that's why finally you have to tell me that the actual deposit finally actually increases. And this is an additional point that you have to add to this level 2 answer to get your answer perfect.